Quick disclaimer, information in this podcast is for general informational purposes only and is not intended to be treated as medical advice. Always consult with your healthcare team before making changes to your diet, lifestyle, supplementation, or medication.
There are 6 particular nutrients that can have a dramatic influence on neuropathy, helping to reduce pain and symptoms like tingling and numbness. Plus, there are other natural treatment options as well. Today, we explore their proven benefits with some practical strategies to start feeling better today.
Welcome to Type 2 Diabetes Talk, the place where we chat about what really works to treat type 2 diabetes and prediabetes naturally with nutrition and lifestyle. If you're looking to optimize blood sugar and A1C, lose weight, reduce medications, and improve your overall health, this is the place to be. Now, here's your host, Type 2 Diabetes Nutrition Specialist, Dr. Jeddah.
Hello, wonderful people. Dr. Jeddah here, and welcome to episode 35 of Type 2 Diabetes Talk, the place where we chat about natural treatment options for prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. And we're going to be exploring some great natural strategies today. And if you want access to the show notes and resources for our chat today, just head down to type2diabetestalk.com and find them alongside episode 35. In our most recent Q&A, episode 34, Wilhelmina shared her struggle with neuropathy. And that's the exact topic we're diving into today because it is something that affects many people living with diabetes. If you struggle with neuropathy like Wilhelmina, you will understand its challenges. But for those listening who may not know much about it, let's first talk about what diabetic neuropathy actually is. Neuropathy is a type of nerve damage that can occur if you have diabetes. Back in episode 30, we talked about how diabetes complications develop, and essentially it comes down to the high blood sugar levels. Our body is meant to have blood sugars in a certain healthy range, so higher than normal levels, especially over prolonged periods, causes damage to different organs, cells, and parts of our body. Neuropathy is no different. It develops primarily due to prolonged exposure to high blood sugar levels, which can damage both the small and large blood vessels that supply the nerves with necessary nutrients and oxygen. High blood sugar can injure nerve fibers throughout your body, but diabetic neuropathy mostly often damages nerves in the legs and feet. Over time, this damage impairs nerve function, leading to the classic symptoms of numbness, pain, and weakness, primarily in the hands and feet. The nerves affected are not only those that help you feel temperature, touch, and pain, but also those that control your heart rate, digestion, and other automatic functions, so it can potentially have wide-reaching effects. For most people, though, the hands and feet are affected, numbness, pain, and tingling being common symptoms. And for some, these symptoms can be mild. For others, diabetic neuropathy can be painful and disabling, causing some major challenges. The primary step for reducing your risk of any diabetes complication is to achieve and maintain blood sugar levels within a healthy range. And that goes for both people with prediabetes and people with type 2 diabetes. We're not going to go into that too much now, but if you need to know more about healthy blood sugar levels, listen to episode 11. What we're here for today is to focus on natural treatment for neuropathy. And again, the primary step in treating neuropathy is to achieve and maintain blood sugar levels within a healthy range. And to do this, the number one area of focus is your diet and nutrition. As I often emphasize, diet and nutrition are the most important part of your treatment. The most important part. So I'd highly recommend going back to listen to episode 6, where we covered what to eat to treat diabetes. This will give you a really solid foundation for your eating plan. Then there are specific nutrients in our diet that can support improvements in neuropathy. there are several that can provide benefits by improving symptoms. The top 6 are vitamin B12, vitamin D, omega-3 fats, magnesium, alpha-lipoic acid, and acetyl-L-carnitine. Others can be beneficial, for example, vitamin B6 and folate, but for today, let's focus on the top 6. We're going to cover these and their role in the body, along with foods and the benefits of supplementation. But I want to make a point that it's best to speak to your medical doctor about introducing these supplements into your routine. And since you may need to have your blood levels tested for the majority of them, it will give you a good opportunity to work with your doctor on the best action plan. The first nutrient important for you is vitamin B12. B12 is essential for maintaining the health of nerve cells, and it's involved in the formation of the protective covering of nerves, known as the myelin sheath. B12 deficiency is commonly linked to neuropathy, so you want to ensure you have your B12 levels checked via a blood test with your doctor. And if you take metformin, be aware this can lead to B12 deficiency and increase your risk of neuropathy. So again, make sure you have your B12 levels tested regularly. In terms of foods, vitamin B12 is primarily found in animal-based foods such as shellfish, like clams and oysters, liver and organ meats such as beef liver, fish, including sardines, tuna, salmon and trout, meats like beef and pork, and poultry, of course, and dairy products such as milk, cheese and yogurt, and eggs, particularly the yolks, along with fortified foods like non-dairy milks like unsweetened soy and almond milk, and nutritional yeasts. These all contain significant amounts of vitamin B12. And it's definitely important to eat a wide variety of these different foods to help maintain an adequate level of B12 and to contribute to overall nutritional balance, supporting nerve health and preventing deficiencies. But of course, supplementation can aid in the repair and maintenance of nerve tissues, and studies have shown that vitamin B12 supplementation can alleviate symptoms such as pain, tingling, and numbness by improving the nerve conduction velocity and regeneration of nerves. And studies indicate 1,000 micrograms a day can help improve all of those symptoms, improve function, and reduce pain. The next vitamin is vitamin D, and vitamin D has anti-inflammatory effects and is crucial for nerve growth. Vitamin D deficiency is pretty common in diabetes, and it's often detected in people with neuropathy. Low levels of vitamin D are associated with increased pain and neuropathy symptoms in people with diabetes. So again, a blood test from your doctor can determine if your vitamin D levels are low. Foods rich in vitamin D, well, there aren't too many, but they include fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, and tuna, fish liver oils like cod liver oil, egg yolks, and fortified dairy and plant-based milks. And there are certain types of mushrooms exposed to sunlight that can have vitamin D. There's not too many foods, so the other option for vitamin D is regular exposure to sunlight. That's really important because that triggers the synthesis of vitamin D in the skin, playing a crucial role in vitamin D production. And of course, there's supplementation. Vitamin D supplementation has been linked to improvements in these neuropathy symptoms by reducing inflammation and aiding nerve function. Common dosages of vitamin D range anywhere from 500 to over 2,000 international units per day, but in studies, high dosages of around 40,000 to 50,000 international units a week have shown the most dramatic reductions in terms of severity of neuropathy symptoms. So definitely in this case, consult with your doctor to determine the best suitable dosages for you in regards to vitamin D. Omega-3 fatty acids have been shown to reduce inflammation, which is a key factor in the development and progression of neuropathy in diabetes. Levels of omega-3 aren't often tested, but they can be assessed through a fatty acid profile test, which measures the levels of various fatty acids within the blood. In terms of foods, omega-3 is found in fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, sardines and herring, flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts and soybeans, along with fortified foods like certain brands of eggs and yogurt. The supplementation with omega-3 fatty acids has been shown to reduce inflammation, decrease oxidative stress, and promote a healthier nerve function in people with diabetes. The DHA in particular is the one that's fairly valuable for neuropathy, so studies have supplemented 1,000 milligrams DHA to 200 milligrams EPA. Just something to keep in mind if you're looking for supplementation. Another essential nutrient is a mineral, magnesium, which plays a crucial role in nerve function and the regulation of blood sugar, both of which are vital in preventing and managing neuropathy and diabetes. And what's interesting is that many people with type 2 diabetes are chronically deficient in magnesium, particularly people with uncontrolled glucose levels, so higher than normal glucose levels can lead to magnesium deficiency. And if magnesium levels are low, neuropathy symptoms can be worse. And studies have shown that people with neuropathy often have low magnesium levels, so these are important things to keep in mind. Magnesium is a cofactor required to help vitamin D bind to its transport protein, meaning if you don't have enough magnesium, there's a good chance you could also be vitamin D deficient. And also that boosting magnesium levels can support vitamin D sufficiency as well. Like vitamin B12 and vitamin D, magnesium levels can be easily checked with a simple blood test, which measures the concentration of magnesium in the blood. Dietary sources of magnesium include leafy green vegetables like spinach and Swiss chard, nuts such as Brazil nuts, almonds and cashews, seeds like pumpkin seeds and flax seeds, dried herbs, unsweetened cocoa powder, and legumes. Avocado and dark chocolate also contain appreciable amounts of magnesium, just don't overdo the chocolate due to the sugar. Supplementing with magnesium is also beneficial. It's been shown to improve sensory nerve function and reduce symptoms of neuropathy. But I just want to point out something about choosing a magnesium supplement. So one of the common types of magnesium that you might find on the shelf comes in the form of magnesium oxide. You want to steer clear of this one. Although it has the highest percentage of magnesium, this magnesium is not available for absorption to the body, so it doesn't have a high percentage of bioavailability. The better absorbed forms of magnesium include magnesium amino acid chelate, magnesium phosphate, magnesium glycinate, and magnesium orotate, and magnesium citrate. So look for those ones in a quality magnesium supplement. Okay, another nutrient, Alpha-Lipoic Acid or ALA, is a powerful antioxidant that has been extensively studied for its potential in treating diabetic neuropathy. And due to its powerful antioxidant capacity, ALA has the ability to regenerate other antioxidants in the body, such as glutathione, vitamin E, vitamin C, and coenzyme Q. ALA also works as an anti-inflammatory agent. It helps improve insulin sensitivity and supports glucose metabolism, which are all crucial in diabetes management and preventing complications like neuropathy. ALA is unique because it is both water and fat soluble, and so that allows it to work in various tissues throughout the body, including the nerves. So ALA can be found in small amounts in foods like spinach and broccoli, but the therapeutic doses required for neuropathy treatment are usually obtained through supplements. And the good news is supplementation is very effective in terms of treatment for neuropathy. So in clinical studies, ALA has been shown to reduce symptoms of pain, burning, and numbness and it achieves this by improving nerve blood flow, reducing oxidative stress, and enhancing nerve conduction. And overall, it not only reduces symptoms, but improves sensory and nerve function. So for treatment of diabetic neuropathy, research tells us a dosage of 600 milligrams taken as one dose or up to 800 milligrams in divided doses is the best dose for effectiveness. Higher dosages can sometimes be used, but these are usually prescribed by your doctor. And you can also have intravenous ALA, which is reported in studies to be very effective as well. So you could speak to your doctor or healthcare team about using an intravenous ALA as part of your treatment as well. Another therapeutic nutrient is acetyl-L-carnitine. We'll just call it ALC. ALC is a derivative of the amino acid lysine that is naturally produced by the body, and it plays a crucial role in energy production and in lipid metabolism. And ALA has significant neuroprotective properties, which makes it beneficial for neuropathy. Fascinatingly, ALC helps transport fatty acids into the mitochondria, enhancing energy production at the cellular level. And this energy boost is particularly important for nerve cells which require high amounts of energy to function properly. Amazingly, ALC promotes nerve regeneration, supports functionality of neuronal membranes, and reduces the oxidative stress that contributes to nerve damage in diabetes. When it comes to ALC, it's present in some dietary sources like red meat and dairy products, but the concentrations of ALC needed to impact neuropathy, they generally do rely on supplementation. And again, the great news is supplementation has been shown to be highly beneficial. So ALC supplementation with a minimum dosage of 1,000 milligrams a day can help reduce pain, aid nerve fibre regeneration, enhance sensory perception, and improve other factors as well. Before we move outside diet and nutrient factors for improving neuropathy, let's just recap on what we've covered so far. The primary way to treat neuropathy is to get your blood glucose levels in a healthy range and keep them there. That should always be your primary focus. And the primary way to do this is through improvements in your overall diet and nutrition plan. Then there are key nutrients that can influence the severity of your symptoms or help improve them too. And these are vitamin B12, vitamin D, omega-3 fats, magnesium, alpha-lipoic acid, and acetyl-L-carnitine. You can have your B12, vitamin D, and magnesium tested via a blood test through your doctor, and if deficient, you certainly should look towards supplementation. Omega-3, ALA, and ALC aren't often tested in terms of testing body levels, but supplementing with these has shown dramatic benefits for reducing pain and symptoms and improving overall nerve function. So they are certainly something worth considering in your treatment plan. To help guide you on the right pathway, we'll post all these tips along with recommended supplements down on our website. So head to the website to find all of that information.
Get proven, practical support to lower blood sugar, weight, and medication. Check out Dr. Jetta's programs and services at type2diabetestalk.com/programs.
Okay, outside of diet, other factors can also help you with your natural treatment of neuropathy. Exercise plays a crucial role in managing neuropathy by improving blood sugar control, and we know that's critically important for neuropathy. Exercise enhances circulation and improves blood flow to ensure damaged nerves are nourished and restored. And exercise helps strengthening the nerves and muscles, improving overall function and helping to decrease pain. Sometimes it can be a catch-22 because if you're in pain, the last thing you might feel like doing is more activity. But even if you can start small, regular activity is going to help with your symptoms and your overall health. And studies have shown that both aerobic, resistance, and flexibility training can improve neuropathy. So anything from walking, cycling and swimming to training with weights or resistance bands to stretching and flexibility exercises, these can all be beneficial. The point being, just try to do something, and the more regularly you can include activity, the more likely that's going to be beneficial for your neuropathy symptoms. When experiencing the challenges of increased pain associated with neuropathy, it can lead to heightened stress levels. So managing stress is another important factor, as stress can increase blood sugar levels. Again, a little bit of a catch-22. So to tackle stress head-on, two natural treatment options are yoga and meditation. And the benefits of yoga goes beyond stress management, because in terms of the benefits for neuropathy, yoga has been shown to improve nerve conduction and nerve function, reduce oxidative stress, and improve blood glucose. Mindfulness meditation can also help in reducing stress and pain perception, making it a useful tool for managing the chronic pain often associated with neuropathy. There are also other alternate therapies shown to help improve neuropathy. Acupuncture is known to decrease pain, numbness, and tingling. Physical therapy that focuses on improving mobility, strength, and balance. For example, if you have difficulties with activity or exercise yourself, you could seek the support of a physical therapist to assist you with a tailored program. Massage therapy can improve circulation and reduce stress, and can be beneficial for neuropathy by nourishing damaged nerves and alleviating pain. Reflexology, involving pressure on specific points of the feet, hands and ears, can promote relaxation and has been shown to reduce pain in neuropathy. So there are certainly quite a number of natural treatment options for diabetic neuropathy for you to explore, to find a good balance that works for you. But I understand dealing with neuropathy can be challenging, especially if your pain and symptoms are very bothersome. So let's talk about some practical steps to help you get started feeling better today. Step 1, know there is hope. While you may not feel your best now, there are always options to support you to feel better. So please hold hope in your heart, and like I said, explore some of these options we've talked about today, because you can find ways that will dramatically improve your symptoms and pain. Step 2, how are your blood glucose levels? In particular, your A1C levels. Are they below 7% or even better, 6%? If your levels are above 7%, you really need to get proactive with your diet and nutrition to get your levels lower into that healthy range, ideally below 6% if you can achieve that. And if you need help with your diet and nutrition, please head down to our website at type2diabetestalk.com, as we have programs and services available to support you to achieve a healthy blood sugar level, healthy A1C level, and achieve the best health. Step 3, have your blood levels tested for vitamin B12, vitamin D, and magnesium so you can detect any deficiencies, because we know people living with neuropathy are often deficient in these nutrients. Also test B6 and folate as well. And if any of your levels come back detecting deficiency, you need to talk to your doctor about using supplementation in your treatment plan. Step 4, out of the other nutrients mentioned, I'd recommend starting with ALA or ALC supplementation, as these have some really amazing benefits demonstrated through lots of research studies. And by taking these as supplements, you can determine whether they can help reduce your pain and symptoms, which for many people they absolutely do. But if you're taking medications, please do consult with your medical doctor prior to any supplementations. These are generally considered safe to take, but ALA can reduce blood glucose. So if you're taking insulin or sulfonylureas, that can put you at risk of hypoglycemia, so please keep that in mind. And ALA can also interfere with some thyroid treatments, so keep that in mind. And ALC has a mild anticoagulant effect. So it's a good idea to speak to your doctor if you're taking anticoagulant medications, thyroid treatments, insulin, sulfonylureas, or really any medication. We just want to make sure you have no contraindications. So once you take these 4 steps, first, you're going to see a dramatic improvement overall. And then you can keep tweaking or adding other strategies from there. More exercise, yoga, or meditation, or perhaps tweaking your diet and nutrition just that little bit more so you can get better and better results. And like I said, you don't have to do this alone. We have a great community of motivated members who are consistently improving their health. And one of the many benefits of being a member is we have monthly member check-ins with myself and DNP dietitians. And these are so valuable because it gives you an opportunity each month to share how you're going and get direct feedback and support and resources that can help make a huge difference. For now, I hope you find the info we've shared on diabetes neuropathy, focusing on natural treatments, very helpful to you. Listen again and take all these strategies to improve your health. And you can also find more info alongside the show notes for episode 35 on our website. Next week, we're going to be chatting about why health matters, taking a deep dive into explore your why. Because once you know what that is, you can draw from an inner resource to boost motivation and commitment to your goal. Plus, back in episode 7, Wilma shared her life-changing story. And next week, we'll be hearing an update from Wilma 1 year on about her progress as well. Take care for now and see you next week. Dr. Jetta, over and out.
Thanks for tuning in to Type 2 Diabetes Talk. Please subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast platform. And for episode replays, episode notes, and more, visit type2diabetestalk.com. New episodes are available Tuesdays, 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, or your time zone equivalent. Thanks again. We're truly grateful to be a part of your life and help make a real difference.